But less than 2 weeks out, we have my battle versus T Top Civil War. This is a battle that was supposed to go down on the rooftop. I think during the like right during the pandemic, like when the pandemic had just started. I think maybe like March or April. Me and Top were supposed to battle on the roof, and situations led. The first time I was moving, I was actually in the month that they had wanted to be booked. I was moving, and so I had to reschedule it. And I think T Top got into a accident like a week before the second time they rescheduled it. So we really didn't think that much about it as far as rescheduling, but we probably knew it was most likely going to happen at some point. So this doesn't come as a surprise to me. And if you knew that we were scheduled on the roof, I don't even know if they announced it on the roof, but I might have talked about it. I think T Top talked about it. It's not a surprise to you either. So we talked about it. I don't think it was announced, but we talked about it. So it's here now, man. I mean, first of all, it's fire. I think this is my fourth. I think it's my fourth main event. I think this is my fourth main event, which is an accomplishment in itself. In the three battles that I've had this year, two of them have been main events. This is the first main stage. This is the first big year. This is the first big stage event since the pandemic, and I'm excited, man. I take a lot of pride in that. I know there are some people. I saw Let's Talk Battle Rap had posted about it, and there were a couple people that kind of just questioned the cards that I was on as far as main event. But listen, man, I guess when you get to that point, which is flattering in itself, that you can't even like process the pride in that being even considered a main event on URL is wild in itself. It's an accomplishment in itself. So regardless of the cards that it was, I had Nitty on that card, you know what I'm saying, that I was the main event in. And this card in Civil War, this is our welcome back to the big stage. So I take a lot of pride in being the main event. A lot of pride in being the main event for this one. This one's dope. So as far as the main event, this is cool. I don't know how early I'm gonna go to the venue because I don't know how much I want to drag out the stress. And honestly, dude, that's Kruger, man. What's popping, bro? Um, honestly, dude, like I'm still worried about COVID, man. COVID is popping right now. I'm a father, so like I don't dude, this being a big stage event, there's a lot of people. I'm probably gonna be masked up like fucking crazy, man. And I'm probably gonna try to come as late as I possibly could. Um, which is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. It's I'm worried about that. I am worried about that. Kruger, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Hope all is well with you, man. Blacked out at the gatekeepers. Yeah, I'm sure he did, man. Motherfucker's crazy, bro. Crazy. So Hempstead in the building. Shout to the stead. Um. So yeah, man, this is a crazy card to play the main event in, and hopefully I can be in and out there. I don't want to be there for too long. I want to say it as hi to as many people as I possibly could. I know it's gonna fight I'm gonna fight the urge to talk to everybody, and it's gonna be sure I'm gonna have conversations with people, but that is a worry. Other than that, I'm ready, man. There's a part if I were to give you the artist side of this battle, how I think as an artist and not the fan. I'll get into the fan side of it. The artist side of it, I'm lighter on my feet in the sense of my freedom to write has expanded. I think when I'm in a small room, I think when you're in a small room, I think it could apply to everybody. There is a certain pace that is kept up. There's a certain wanting and almost like convincing yourself that there's a need to be intricate and speak in code and do all this extra rap shit and rhyme pattern shit. I wouldn't say there's a 101 to the main stage. I don't think there's, every style has worked and every style has failed. If you're a newcomer wondering what it's like to be on the main stage, if you're a fan wondering what it's like as far as the difference, like that's like the only thing I would say. First time watching, cool. November, hi. Hey dude. Daddy, what's up, man? That sounded really weird. But yeah, I'm more free. I'm freer. I'm freer in the writing process. It's more fun. Right now it's more performance based. It's more performance based. I'm keeping it, I write how I write. There's really, I can't imagine, like, it's hard to kind of turn that switch on. It's more like a subconscious thing. The freedom of writing and the more performance heavy material, that's not even like a conscious decision that I make. That's like that's a subconscious decision. My brain will kind of just set me up for success, and then I just have to do what I'm supposed to do as the flesh, and then the mind just takes over and does whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just keep up with it. Yo, bro, you see this? You're not gonna see it again. This is a mistake. I never get it like this. So the T-top battle, it's important, man. It's really important. Shit is popping. I need a backlight. Yeah, this is going to be a dope battle. I'm going to have a lot of fun. As far as the hometown advantage thing, there's no such thing, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's no such thing as hometown advantage. I think hometown advantage, the only advantage is the probability of something of something happening, not the guarantee. There's no guarantee that being home has any advantage whatsoever. The only possible thing that it has is actually a negative, and that's biasness. Hometown gas is not real. I do not believe it. Wait. Elect days. Hold on. Let me reiterate. I didn't mean to say that. I'll take that back. I didn't say that. Hometown advantage is not real. It's not real. It's a myth. It is a myth. The only thing that a hometown advantage gives to me is a disadvantage on the playback. If you're being biased, if T-Top is saying average stuff, right, and the crowd is going crazy for it, that looks worse on T-Top's part and the crowd's part, more on the crowd's part than it does on my part. There is no such thing as a hometown advantage. If anything, it is a disadvantage. It opens up the hometown player to bias reactions. I'm walking into his backyard. I ain't got no pressure. B-Dot in California, I ain't got no pressure. Daylight's 7-year anticipated debut on URL, and my little stupid ass was sitting here as a sophomore in URL. Like, oh yeah, I'll take the battle. You know what I'm saying? Drugs in Virginia, YK in a small room. Like, there's no disadvantage in that, man. There's no disadvantage. So while T-Top has to do something, and I have to too, obviously I have my own story, right? I have my own career, I have my own storyline. Like, it's not fitting, it's not good for my brand if I do bad up there and if I lose. But as far as any additional pressure, absolutely not. That is to be applied to T-Top, and T-Top is only as distracted as he allows himself to be, which goes for anybody, any artist, performer, entertainer, athlete, anything.